I'm Leanne. I'm from the Lyndhurst Center in New Jersey. I've been meditating for about 3 years now. My professor actually pointed it out to me one day. He said you're always walking around with your arms across your chest like this. And he said it's as if you're literally trying to hold yourself together. And I was really struggling in my playing because, by the way, I went to school for music. I'm a musician, so I was studying music education. And in my playing, I was always a pretty good player, but what he told me was, you're playing all the correct notes and you're doing a good job, but where's your emotion? And he said, I want to see Leanne. And that prompt just terrified me because that was the one thing that I didn't know how to do, was to be like open and vulnerable. And I was just like really scared of showing any of that. And so yeah, at that time I was just very like guarded and closed off, and I didn't really smile. A lot of my friends now, like thinking back, they told me that they were like intimidated by me or like scared of me when they first met me, because they said I just looked like really like mean and scary. So while I was in school, I was having a hard time really feeling like fulfilled with what I was doing, which was confusing because I really liked music and I thought, I'm doing something I like, so why am I not really happy? And eventually, like, I thought maybe I can't really be a teacher, because if I'm not feeling passionate about this, then how am I going to be what I need to be for those kids? Like, I can't even I'm holding on by a thread mentally, so how am I going to show up for children, basically? So I really didn't think I'd be able to be a teacher. And flash forward, I found the meditation center, and they offered me the one thing that I had been looking for that nobody else could really offer me, which is that there was a way to actually come out of that mind, to be free of anxiety and depression and all of the roots of what was causing that. Up until then, I had only heard how I can manage it, how I can cope, how to have a better relationship with those thoughts and things that were holding me back. But personally, I wasn't interested in any of that. I actually just wanted to be free from it. I didn't really want to learn how to live with it. So I was really grateful to have some hope. And when I started to see like some real changes, I started to become much happier. I started smiling more. I got more confident. I started to feel like that joy and passion that I was lacking before. And I'm even able to be a teacher now, which is kind of a big change for me. Because for a couple years, I really didn't do much with music in between graduating and now. And the more that I'm meditating and the more that I'm teaching, I'm realizing like how much more present I'm able to be with my students, and how much I like genuinely care for them, even though like sometimes I'm like still learning how to be a teacher. Like I make mistakes, but I'm okay with that too, because I'm actually like learning and growing from that as well. But I know that when I'm there, I have the right intention, that I care for them, and I'm able to like adapt to their individual needs. And yeah, so that was like a big change for me. And mostly like the biggest thing that I'm grateful for the meditation is that I have confidence now that any like situation that comes up, any condition, that if I just stick to this method, then I can totally overcome it. And that's like such a huge burden that was lifted off of me, because that's something that prior I never thought possible. So, and that's something I wish everybody knew. So if you're here, you're in the right place. So thank you.